Well, it's Bill the Colorado 4x4 van out here today to give you progress for the week. Took the door back out and I've begun to fill in, reinforce the door using redwood, and I filled these gaps with insulation. I got some pictures I'll show. Filled the air gap with insulation first, then glued these in and clamped that side. Got the insulation still all up here, and I'll have to do the same thing with this side. You can kind of see how I filled some of the air gap there, and then I just fold this insulation over to fill that space, and then have to rip these 2x4s down to exact width of the cross members. Put it in there, glue it, clamp it, and that should reinforce it really well before I remount the door permanently.
Cold in here to you. Oh, man. What's there to do tonight? Anything? Give me another cigarette over here. Is there anything left in that bottle? Yeah. Here, man.
Now I'm just going to fill the gaps with this pest block foam, and this stuff really works keeping rodents and those kind of things out. Not that I will have that trouble, I don't think, but just better safe than sorry. Now, something else I want to do with the foam while I've got it open is in the floor here. This is supposedly not insulated, and I got this piece of the subfloor out, and my plan is to drill a hole in each corner of each of these squares. They're squared off with rivets and cross members. Drill a hole in each corner and then fill this whole cavity in here with that pest blocker foam. We'll see if that'll work or not.
Some people live apart, they break your heart so damn easy. And then one night in stunning victory, she decides and you agree she's leaving. Will you ever be the same?
Well, it seems to have filled it as it was coming out, but that took a whole can minus the little bit I used over here. So if you multiply out the squares that I have to do that to on the whole unit floor, I'm going to be buying a lot of insulation. But that is the one thing with these that everybody agrees on. May not agree on everything, even people that have built them or rebuilt them over in Europe. But the one thing they do agree on is that the insulation and sealing needs to be improved as much as possible. So I'm going to do a lot of insulating. You'll see as this goes on. There's going to be a lot of insulation added to this in various ways. And while there is this insulation, but I guess that is mainly, there's some R value, but it's mainly for sound, is what I've been told. So I'm going to be adding as much as I can, and I'm going to be, well, you'll see. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but the main weakness though is the floor, because while the walls have this, so that gives them some insulation, the floor doesn't have anything. It's totally hollow. I guess they probably did that because of maybe water would get in and they didn't want it to get soaked, but I've seen no sign of that. And with my application, with this being 4 feet off the ground, it'll never get water in it. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of insulating of this floor, the walls, the ceiling, you name it. We're going to be doing a lot of insulation to make this, well, it'll be a lot better than the van, but hopefully it'll be a true 4-season. When I'm done, it'll be a true 4-season camper that can go anywhere and be warm any time of the year, anywhere. So that's the goal, and that's the update for this week. Until next time.